Okay, so we're back to layer masks, and I'm going to give you three other techniques that'll help us in completing the project or the assignment that we're supposed to do. Okay, quick review of masking. Masking hides something. In this case, we hide the layer that's on top. Okay, what we're going to do here is use a gradient to help us hide that. I'm going to grab some water, nice clear water, and put it on our image that is some real ugly reeds here. Very, doesn't look nice down at this part. Got the nice reeds and the lake beyond. So I'll add the water to it, put it on, match it nicely. On our layers palette, we have water on the top, nice clear water, reeds on the bottom layer. Layer mask always goes to the top. Okay, in this technique, we'll use the gradient tool. Very simple, the gradient combines colors. In this case, again with our masking, black and white. Black hides, white reveals the image underneath. We'll use the gradient tool, making sure we have black and white at the top of the menu bar. Mode is normal, opacity at 100%. We'll start at the top. I'm going to start right here around where the reeds pretty much are, the middle of the reeds here. And I'll just drag it down. It's trial and error. If I don't like it, I can always go back and do it again. And there we go. We have some nice clear water leading up to the little transition area here. The reeds, and then the much clearer lake in the background. I like that. I could play around with that again, maybe starting a little bit higher. And go up a little bit higher here. And there it is. More smooth transition there. We lost some of the area right here. I like that. If we look on the layers palette, black on top, white on the bottom. Okay, we see the clear water. The black has hidden the water. Okay, that's the first technique. That is using the gradient tool. Okay, the next file we'll work with is a picture of Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. And we're going to put Brad's face on Angelina's face. Okay? The way we'll do that is we'll use a lasso tool, the edge of Brad's face, make a broad selection here, leave plenty of room on the edges so that we can blend them in. Okay? Now, can't just move this image, otherwise I get a hole in the picture. Okay, what I need to do is copy and paste, Command-C copies, Command-V paste, so that Brad's face is now on a new layer. Okay, there we go. Now, one thing about this is his face is a little bit bigger than hers. Way to correct that is to make it smaller. First thing, drop the opacity, which is on the layers palette. I'll drop it down so I could see through his face. Really want to be able to see through to the eyes. So then I can do Command-T, which is transform. Make his face a little bit smaller. Best bet, try to match up the eyes right there. Once the eyes are matched up, that'll put you in the right ballpark of what you need to be. Okay, now for the masking lesson, we'll bring the opacity back up. Okay, we already know that in order to mask, we add a layer mask onto the top layer. Do that again. Okay, again, it's white because we have Brad's face as whole right there. That's what we see. Grab a brush. We're going to use a soft brush, kind of small, and our color will be black. Remember that black will hide part of the image. And what we'll do is wherever Brad's is outside, his face is outside of where it should be, we'll just get rid of that. So right there, we'll have Angie's hair show up here. Okay, probably a little bit right here. Okay, we've got Brad's underneath his cheek right there, underneath his cheek here, coming up, and then we'll get rid of this over here. Her hair is kind of flying out right there. Okay, and we'll leave his eyeglasses. Okay, and it's a real quick mask. It gives us more flexibility. Again, if I do something that I don't like this, okay, flip the color back to white, and bring his eyeglasses and bring his face back in right there. Okay, and that's the great flexibility of the layer mask, is because we're not permanently destroying the image, we're just covering it up, masking it. Okay, so that was the second technique, and now on to the third technique that we'll use that'll help us with our assignment. Again, picture. We'll use Angelina Jolie in this case. And what we'll do is we'll duplicate her image. So now we have two. Okay, I've dragged it to the new layer button. I've got two images exactly the same. I'll go to our filters menu and we'll do brush strokes. How about cross hatching? Okay. Okay, so it brings up our cross hatching filter effect. Okay, and in this case, let's see, we can change the brush strokes. That'll make it sharper, but let's really add a lot of brush strokes to this, the stroke length. Okay, let's make her really look distorted. How's that? That's good. That works for me. Okay. Okay, so what do we have? We have an image distorted. We have an image complete. Okay, what do we do with the masking? Again, goes onto the top. We'll grab a gradient tool. We're going to hide the top part here. We'll go across diagonally, and we have a nice clear Angelina's face. Now it starts to transition here with her eyes, her lips, and then it looks faded here. Okay, so again, masking technique with the gradient tool, using the same image, but one of the layers of the image that we duplicated, we altered the image.